रेडी? देखो एक वर्ड आता है अरेंज, आप बड़ी फ्रिक्वेंटली यूज करते हो, आर डाउनवर्ड एन और जे। ये इसके लिए ग्राम लोग भी है, डाउनवर्ड आर, और लाइन में बना देंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा, योवर, लाइन को काट देंगे तो ईयर। अरेंज एज ए इंटरसेक्शन भी यूज किया जाता है। आपने लिखना है इट वॉज अरेंज्ड, तो डाउनवर्ड आर से काट देंगे। आपने लिखना है इट कैन बी अरेंज्ड, इट वॉज नॉट अरेंज्ड, could not be arranged, cannot be arranged, it will be arranged, this was arranged, रीअरेंज, कई बार वर्ड आया था रीअरेंज्ड। रीअरेंज और रीअरेंज में अंतर करने के लिए आप एक और कट कर सकते हो उसमें। जनरली अरेंज्ड ही आएगा, ईडी के साथ ही आता है, ये सब जो बने बताए हैं मैंने आपको अरेंज्ड के साथ बताए हैं। लेकिन रीअरेंज भी वर्ड होता है, रीअरेंज्ड भी होता है, तो उसके लिए हम हल्का सा कट पुट कर देते हैं। विल बी अरेंज्ड, यूज कर लेंगे। लिखो इट वॉज अरेंज्ड, इट वॉज नॉट अरेंज्ड, इट कैन बी अरेंज्ड, could not be arranged, it will be arranged, necessary arrangements has to be arranged, this was arranged, cannot be arranged, rearrange, rearranged, will be arranged। मैंने आपको एक वर्ड बोला इसमें नेसेसरी अरेंजमेंट्स, तो नेसेसरी को आप डाउनवर्ड आर में एस लगा देना, ये नेसेसरी अरेंजमेंट्स ही पढ़ा जाएगा। डिक्टेशन लिखेंगे पहले 100 पे, उसके बाद लिखेंगे 80 पे, और जो आपको मिल जाएगी नीचे जाके आप जो टाइप करेंगे सिस्टम में 3p प्रोग्राम डॉट स्टेनो 18 डॉट इन इस यूआरएल पे, और ये मिलेगा आपको SSC C ग्रेड टेस्ट 33 यूट्यूब @100 विद कोमा और @80 विद कोमा, दोनों अलग अलग स्पीड में मिल जाएगी आपको इस यूआरएल पे यहाँ पे। लेकिन ये आपको उसमें नहीं मिलेगी, मतलब जिसका लॉगिन है उसी पे मिलेगी, अंदर ही, बाहर नहीं मिलेगी ये। लिखो साथ साथ लिखने की कोशिश करना, जो वर्ड छोटे छूटने देना जो स्टार्टअप पे है। Start it. At the outset, I should like to state that we are not able to understand some of the secrets of the railway board and the policy which they are following. When I say secret, I mean that they have got certain policies and methods which are not easily understandable by people like us. There is no proper organization through which the ordinary railway laborers and their associations could represent their grievances. The Honorable Minister was pleased to say the other day that there is the Railwaymen's Federation, but I must tell him that the practical difficulty of all the unions in the railways is that they are not able to push their case through the Railwaymen's Federation. Another thing I would like to point out is that when representations are made to the Honorable Railway Minister or the Railway Board, in many cases we get a suitable reply, and as far as I have seen, we do get a suitable reply, but that is all. I would request the Honorable Minister to see that their cases are properly considered and something is done for them. The other day, I represented to the Honorable Minister and also the Railway Board the case of the sanitary inspectors. They are classified as supervisory staff. Prior to 3rd May 2008, they were given upper class passes like other officers, but since that date, all of a sudden, the upper class passes have been stopped for these people. We do not understand why this discrimination should have been made against these sanitary inspectors. I would request the Honorable Minister to see that proper consideration is shown to them and to remove inconsistencies in this regard. Even though repeated representations have been made to the Railway Board and the Honorable Minister, the case of the running staff has never been properly considered at all. In the case of B grade firemen, all of a sudden the literacy qualification was introduced and people who have passed the SSLC examination have been taken directly as firemen. But what about the case of those who entered service before this literacy question was introduced? Some of them have put in more than 10 years of service. They were recruited by a staff selection board after proper examination. They were never required to pass the SSLC examination when they entered service. But suddenly this literacy qualification has been introduced and their chances of promotion have been reduced. The number of persons affected is very small, and I would therefore request the Honorable Minister to look into their case favorably. Another point is about telegraph inspector. They are the people who look after the maintenance of telegraph lines. They have been recruited in the normal manner, and they are the people who have put in service of more than 10 or 15 years. The question of wireless inspectors came in at the time of war. They are now classified along with telegraph inspectors. Whenever certain appointments or grades are introduced, the case of the telegraph inspectors is overlooked. The wireless inspectors, who are called communication inspectors at present, came into the picture only at the time of war. Now, what happens is that the telegraph inspectors who have put in a service of more than 10 or 15 years and who look after the work which was used to be done by the wireless inspectors are neglected and overlooked. I hope their cases will receive the deepest consideration of government and a proper solution will be found. I now come to the grievances of travelling ticket examiners. Representations were made by them that they should be classified as running staff. They are not sitting staff. They have been representing that they should be classified as running staff along with drivers and firemen. Their cases have also been overlooked. It is a small case and the railway board can easily understand it if only they have a mind to look into the matter. There are ever so many things, but I do not want to mention them all. I do not understand the secrets of the delay. According to the railway board, delay means 10 years. That is the minimum. I am not exaggerating. I shall give you an example. An estimate for constructing an overbridge was sanctioned 10 years ago. Nobody came there. I requested the Honorable Deputy Minister to visit that place. He was pleased to visit it. I must thank the Honorable Deputy Minister on behalf of my consistency. What happens is that we cannot be taking the Honorable Railway Minister or the Honorable Deputy Minister to each and every place where a work has to be executed. This is another point which I want the Railway Ministry as well as the Railway Board to bear in mind. People are nowadays afraid of traveling in aeroplanes, but I think that a reference to the volume of papers supplied to us will show that accidents to trains are increasing day by day. Mr. Vice Chairman, sir, this year the President's address given to the Parliament gives a well-conceived, well-prepared picture of the nation. I rise to support the motion of thanks which has been brought before the House by Sri Kulkarni. At the outset, he has pointed out that this year has faced a severe drought. Then he points out to the danger of internal and external forces that remind us of the secessionist tendencies, the terrorism that is prevalent in a very serious form in the northwest and northeast frontiers of the country. This really requires attention of not only the government but of all the people, of all the political parties existing in different parts of the country. In his speech, he has tried to remind us of the promises made in our Constitution. It is our sacred duty to see that those promises are fulfilled. He has said that the ideals of secularism and socialism are enshrined in our Constitution. These volumes have to be upheld, and above all, integration of the nation is also to be upheld. Sir, it is time that we did not discuss matters out of emotion. When we speak emotionally, we forget these high goals, we forget reality and rationalism. ये 1000 प्लस वर्ड है और फ्लेक्शन इसमें ना के बराबर है, 100 की स्पीड है. आपको ये SSC C D ग्रेड टेस्ट 33 आपको मिल जाएगा आपके लोगों उस पर. 80 पे लिखेंगे आप. Ready? Start it. Mr. Deputy Chairman, sir, the railways has been a very big undertaking in the attorney of our country. This is managed by nearly 20 lakh people, except bringing food grains and pulses under the preview of standard freight. It is good that the Minister for Railways has not increased the freight charges and passenger fares for the coming year. It is really a welcome measure, and I must congratulate him for giving a year of rest for stabilizing the rates which have been revised last year. Sir, for the efficient management of any institution, of any public undertaking, the foremost thing is the security of service and the contentment of the working man. I am sure most of the members would also share my view on this. Therefore, sir, there should be a good relationship between the working railwayman and the government. To achieve that, and I on this occasion request all the trade union leaders to unite themselves to make one union so that they may have good contact and coordination with the government. They should also see that their representatives who are known for honesty and integrity are associated with the railway board, so that the matters which crop up are settled amicably. Sir, this is a public undertaking which is mainly meant to serve the people and earn revenues. When we want to serve the people, we should give them a satisfactory service. Then alone we will be able to attract more passengers to travel in our trains and more people to transport their goods in our railways. So many members in the lower house and here also have spoken about unpunctuality of trains and also cancellation of trains for want of diesel, sometimes on account of natural calamities also the trains have been cancelled. Therefore, there have been losses to the public travelling in the trains and also goods during transportation have been spoiled. So, sir, when we want to give a satisfactory service, punctuality and good relationship with the travelling public by the railwaymen is necessary. I see, sir, during the past period, there were several reasons for the unrest of the working men, and those have dragged on, and it has put the railways to a great loss. Still, I am told that about 10,000 people have not been reinstated, particularly the lower class people, and out of these there are 1,000 scheduled caste persons who have not been reinstated. They may be temporary working men or casual laborers, yet they were working there. So they should be given a chance once again to serve the railways. Sir, the compensation on account of loss of property by theft and pilferage has gone up to nearly rupees 13 crores. The income from passengers and also goods transport has gone down. It has gone down because of the strike. Strikes have to be discouraged this year. They expect a little improvement in these things. Diesel has become one of the bottlenecks for the efficient running of the railways. For that also, I think the minister will try to see that there is a better relationship between his department and the Department of Petroleum and see that the required quantity of diesel is allotted to the railways. Sir, I was telling about the compensation that the railways have to pay to the people for thefts and for pilferages in the railways. Nearly 58,000 railway police force people are working and about rupees 12 crores are being spent on them. Sir, I am told that sometimes these railway police force people in convenience with the gundas have allowed these things to go on. One of the ministers who held this portfolio has made this allegation in the lower house. If that is true, then I feel the safety and the security of the passengers and their goods is not in safe hands. Therefore, I suggest that there should be frequent changes in the RPF personnel and they could be shifted from railways to border security force. The same man should not continue for more than 3 years in the railways. If that is done, sir, I think we could expect some change in their attitude in protecting the property of the railways and protecting the goods that are transported by the railways. I feel, sir, that even alarm chain pullings on the railways have gone up to nearly 280,000 in number, and if the railway traffic people are vigilant, they can reduce it. I have also noticed cases of ticketless travel in the railways and the ticket collectors or the guards do not take notice of it. Sometimes persons who regularly travel by train on short distances do not purchase tickets in spite of the fact that they are able to get cancellation tickets. Even seasonal tickets are not renewed and the commuters travel on the trains with the expired seasonal tickets, and the railway staff also allow them as a matter of routine. 840 के आसपास वर्ड है, 80 की स्पीड है, और ये आपको सेम टेस्ट में @80 की स्पीड से मिल जाएगा। टेस्ट नंबर 33 यूट्यूब। अगर आपने कोई भी अच्छा लिखा तो डिक्टेशन रूम में बैठेंगे, मैं आपकी डिक्टेशन लगाऊंगा जो आप सीन तैयार करके लेके आए हैं।